Tonight, we have new details in a devastating apartment fire in Hampton that left 12 people hurt, including a child. Fire investigators releasing a report this morning with what went wrong and recommendations to improve operations.
News 3 reporter Antoinette Delbell has been diving into that report and spoke with one of the badly burned victims.
This 72-page detailed report sheds light on what firefighters did that day during that horrific fire here at Township Apartments, and it highlights some of their missteps. That terrifying early October morning still haunts Shannon Perkins and her daughter, Leilani.
We were basically traveling through the fire, like literally walking through fire. I'll never forget it. It was the most difficult, horrific thing I've ever been through in my life.
Perkins and her daughter, who was just 9 at the time, lived next door to where the fire broke out in their Hampton apartment complex. The intense flames burning much of their bodies. They were both airlifted to the hospital where they spent several weeks recovering.
I really didn't feel the burns at first, and then I just saw my skin falling off of my body. All the pain hit me at once. It was indescribable. A total of 8 firefighters and 4 tenants were hurt that day. Many of them were burned. A newly released independent investigation by local fire officials details the firefighters' every move. No one was killed, but the report points out blatant mistakes, including when firefighters entered the apartment without water in their hose line. The report goes on to say they failed to control the path of the fire, and crews were not staying together as a team of 2 or more. The investigation also highlighted inadequate gear, or it was altered, reducing a person's visibility. The report suggesting more training for firefighters on various scenarios, including how to read smoke signals. Investigators also recommend reviewing and revising the operating procedures to better protect everyone involved. As for Perkins and her daughter, they say their lives have drastically changed. They're trying to make sense of what happened as they continue to heal from their pain and scars, both the physical ones and emotional. It could have happened to anyone, and I'm grateful to be alive, but it's just a lot to deal with.
Especially for her 10-year-old daughter.
It really changed her life because at this point she's supposed to be thriving and really finding her confidence, and it's difficult when you're physically altered.
Perkins says it could take her an entire year to fully heal, but she's hopeful and grateful for the community support. Meantime, investigators have said the fire was accidental, caused by a defective heating blanket. In Hampton, Antoinette Delbell, News 3.